Well, hello there, YouTube. Most of it's melted off. It's like 31 degrees now. So it's melting fast. You'd think if it's below freezing, it wouldn't melt, but who knows about Mother Nature? But I don't know. It was probably ½ inch, 3/4. It was enough that everything was white. All the little grassy things were sticking up out of it. It wasn't one of them. But it's beautiful. All the snow in the hills. Abby wandering around. Gonna go do her with snow all over her face. Gonna do her little doggy hunt for the morning. Do her doggy things, and we're gonna do our people things. We're gonna go to work. Looks like doing a check on the traffic. It looks like it's pretty much a normal drive to work. So I would imagine we get off the hill, all this will be gone. But welcome to Monday the 18th, or I think it's the 18th. Maybe it's the 19th. I don't even know. It's Monday. Who cares about them little minor details? Get all the snow off my boots.
What?
That's like getting all the snow off my boots. Danny boy.
Did you get them back?
Yeah. All right. It's amazing how fast that snow disappeared. It looked all thick and white there for a little bit this morning.
It did.
And the temperature came up. I hear the gutters running outside. That's never a good sign. Yep, that's not a good snow sign. Mama? It's a little warmer, a little clear. There's a haze up there here in Vancouver. 37 degrees, and probably more than half of the trip here turned dry.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I don't think they got
I think it's pretty much Longview Kelso's when it turned dry.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't get nothing down here.
No.
That's the Oak Harbor guy.
Open that gate.
He always lays on that horn.
Yeah, he does.
Well, Mama,
Yes,
we made it to Monday.
We did.
Let's go in there and bust her out.
Sounds like a plan.
Alrighty. Have a wonderful day.
You too, hubby.
Love you. See you. Bye.
I love you.
So this is why you don't let new people touch anything. So you pull the VIN inquiry on this thing. The VIN inquiry has been pulled. There is a link that takes you to the bulletin for this thing, for the new gray sprocket, and the bolt hasn't changed. Well, it has for this one, because this is one of the old style with the washer. I haven't used that in years. But this is a 2015 RT Limited with just shy of 90,000 miles on it. It has the original, dated in 2014 sprocket. It has the original sprocket on it. And anyway, I don't remember where I was, but anyway, original sprocket. Oh, I was going to tell you, she actually ate the teeth off a belt. And to make this even crazier, she carries like a Winnebago on the back of it. There's no way that thing can be the correct weight, but whatever. And she's been doing it all this time. But anyway, it got in a crazy headwind, so strong she couldn't even keep the legal speed limit. All of a sudden, it started shaking and banging and carrying on. It just ate all the teeth off the belt. My point being, it's lasted all this time. So, yeah, I don't know if any of you guys work at dealers. Don't be pulling any recall stuff unless you have that bulletin in your hand. Guess what's not with this RO? Why print the bulletin? I know what it needs. No, you looked up the wrong sprocket. I know that's the right bolt because I only had the sprocket and no bolt. I said, where's the bolt? So Kelly looks it up. He goes, I didn't put a bolt on there. Well, we didn't think to check the part number on the sprocket. Didn't even know these white ones are even still around. But anyway, so that's the correct bolt. Now I got to go swap the sprocket. Lord, got to do it right. If it's recall, that's safety. Like I've said before, these are federal stuff you're messing with. Somebody gets hurt because you did something wrong. It ain't good. Let me go get the correct pulley or sprocket. All right. All's correct in the world once again. I don't mean to make such a rant out of this thing, but I've been doing this for, how many years? Almost 43 years. I've seen some horrible legal things happen to good people. Just got to do things right. Don't be messing around. I mean, I know it was all innocent, but it can be very serious. Take everything serious. Use this one piece. Like I say, I've been doing that for a while. You still see signs of that Kluber grease in there, which is not used anymore for this setup. There we are. How about that? Almost 8 years old, almost 90,000 miles. Good on you, Can-Am. Just got a little cocky on that one. So this thing pays 36 minutes, and what time is it? Yeah, I'm into this thing over 2 hours. It's stuck. Didn't seem to be so bad, but she is stuck, like welded in there. PB blaster all my stuff. You just kind of lightly side load it with a little air hammer. It's a real weak one. It's bop bop bop, and just creates vibration in there. It's not sucking the PB blast in. It is slowly releasing it from the outside, but yeah, I can't get her to budge. So I don't know if it just needs to soak on this thing overnight, or I have no idea. She's like welded on, not in a stripped way. It's just rusted on. Man, that thing looks so good when I pulled it apart. I literally grabbed the sprocket expecting it to slide off. Got everything all ready. Yeah, fool's gold. Oh, I don't give up. We'll keep plugging away at her here. I won't lie. This thing has flat owned me today. So that sprocket, yeah, I'm not going to get paid anything today. I work for free, and I've got it to slightly budge. But the most ironic thing is there's nothing wrong with the threads. How is it stuck so tight? It's not Loctite. This thing's never been apart before. It still had some of the little remnants of the Kluber grease in there from when it was put together. But somewhere in the middle of, the splines on the sprocket and the splines on the shaft, that thing she is holding tight. So there's a fancy new sprocket. I literally reached up and grabbed that thing thinking it was going to slide right off. I've heated it. I used this fancy puller that I have, heated it again, kept soaking it, trying to saturate it with some kind of, a rust prohibitor. I'm assuming it's rust inside there. It's got to be. I can see it on the back side of the sprocket. But not rust like you think, where the splines have worn. The splines are perfectly intact. You can look at it with a jeweler's loupe, and the thing's perfect. But yeah, this thing literally owned me today. It beat me like it owned me. Man. Just a simple front sprocket replacement. Pays 36 minutes, 0.6 of an hour. There she is. I'm defeated. I still got the old sprocket on it. And, yeah, I'm talking to you guys. A burnt down dude. Oh, man. These things happen. That was my mess, believe it or not, from this morning. Yeah, I'm coming out checking the doors because it's towards the end of the day. And I see the parts manager go by on his KTM. And then one of the guys upstairs is hauling an Indian crate. And, they sway and it hits the ground. It goes, shh, 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 makes that metal scratching sound. It's one of those returnable crates. And then, well, he's going up the hill. It sounded like the sound was out there. So the gate's still open. So I walk out and I'm going, man, that just sounded like a bike going down. go around the corner. Yeah, he had grabbed a handful, taking a right out of the gate there, and cold tires. It's like 38 degrees. It feels awfully slippery out there. I mean, you can have black ice at 37. So, yeah, I don't know. Cold tires, damp ground, maybe a little bit of slushiness to it. Don't know. But just messed up a lever. Didn't even scratch up his coat or nothing. He goes, yeah, I grabbed a snoot full of that thing, and all of a sudden, I was spinning like a top. Got an engine guard, too. Good thing you had those on. Little scuff on the exhaust. Little heat shield thing there. It's all right. You gotta do those every once in a while, you know. So we're here at Sportsman's, gathering up. Got a cute little butane stove, and some butane, and just little thingies.
Yes.
Just in case. Kind of like generators. Trying to get prepared. It's coming this Thursday and Friday.
Yeah, it's supposed to be bad.
Yeah, could be ugly. Seems like lights just went out somewhere. Oh, somebody probably had their headlights on or something. All right, Acura. You think you can make it home? You know, all that reliability problems you Honda products have and all. Good old Sportsman.
I'm 3-4. I wouldn't think he would fit in here.
What?
In his truck.
Oh.
I didn't think he was going to be able to turn it.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's going to be a 2 or 3 pointer. Well, Mama, let's head on home.
All right,
We're going to do some shopping tonight. We in Vancouver. Tired. Monday night just wasn't in it.
Nope.
Jeez, as it is, we spent forever inside there. Look at already 6:15. Holy moly. Sasha and Annie, you're already looking at the fur watches going, dang, get us out of this pen. Yeah. All right. So when we were at Sportsman's, I was looking at this little 2-burner Coleman stove. I go, look, that's just like the one that we had back in Portland. She goes, oh, I remember it. Because we drove when we left Portland to go to Texas. We drove in that old green truck in 95 with the whole family and a big dog and drove all the way to Texas in that. And, well, we camped most of the time. We only stayed in a hotel once, I think, because it was snowing and icing in the, I don't know where we were, Wyoming, Montana, someplace. But anyway, we had this stove. She goes, you remember I cooked on that because that little camper for the truck didn't have a stove. I go, good Lord, I remember that. And then all the camping we did while we were in Texas, and we moved here. The house we got in Silver Lake, we had our job position had changed at work, and we were working 7 to 7. We just stopped camping. It was rare that we did the camping thing anymore. Anyway, this thing that camper ended up in disrepair. It leaked, and Ryan and some friends there at Silver Lake dismantled it and scrapped it and burnt the wood and whatever. But before that happened, this was sitting in there. And I told Kelly, this thing is absolutely destroyed. There's the original case. We got this at G.I. Joe's off of Southeast 82nd in Portland. G.I. Joe's doesn't even exist anymore. So I told her, I said, yeah, the grill's completely rusted. It's destroyed. So she wouldn't let me buy it tonight. You know what? It might be cleanable. It may be salvageable. But this thing's all corroded. Whatever notice or whatever was on that is no longer there. That thing may not even work. What is it, the regulator, whatever they call it. And it has a bottle of fuel in it. Oh, I thought it had a date on it. It has some kind of a number on it, but there's the little thing that was on it. It was sitting in one of the side pockets. So you can see all the rust on the clips and stuff. I thought this thing was absolutely a goner. So she goes, no. Because it's $100. I think we spent like $30 or $40 for this and thought that was crazy expensive. At some point in the 90s. It's more than 25 years old because we had been using it and camping in Oregon when we lived there. So yeah, this thing's old. And I remember it was kind of a new thing, it seemed like at the time, these bottles, and I thought, God, it's so nice not have to deal with the gas and all that stuff. And anyway, so I'll drag her out here and let her take a look at this thing. See if it's salvageable. It's been sitting, we moved here from the Silver Lake house. It got shoved in this shelf behind me, and it has never moved. I thought it was junk. And I was going to throw it away once before, and she goes, no. I go, Kelly, it's all rusted. Got a little rust right there, that's it. I'll be dang. All right. So I drugged the mama out here to show her that she was right, I was wrong. I thought it was completely destroyed.
Just a little cleaning.
Is that looks like the galvanizing or whatever it is rusted a little bit.
Little SOS pad should be good as new.
I need to figure out, probably gonna have to take it apart though. Yeah, there's a little bit of rusting here and there. But the only rust on I thought this thing was a solid sheet of rust. But it's just one little spot right there.
Oh, very good.
You think that's cleanable?
Give her a shot.
I think it got used and just shut.
Yeah.
And that's how it's set for 20-something years.
Yeah.
So good on you. You saved us $100 there, Mama.
I try for us.
All right. So it's sitting here next to our Coleman stove.
Uh-huh.
I said, plop yourself on the ground here, Mama. We'll sit next to the bikes and our really, really old Coleman stove. And she goes, you know, if I get down there, you're not going to get back up. So I'll get you up.
Yeah, I'll have to have a hand getting back up.
I'm going to have to crawl up the GT 650. I know I had to spend too much time on knees and go to jump back up and go, yeah, I probably just should have sat down. Mm-hmm. But anyway, I think on this we're gonna call it a night. How about that?
All right. Sounds like a plan. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give her a thumbs up. And you guys have an amazing Tuesday or Wednesday.
Heck yeah. Oh, we should have brought the little butane.
Oh, yeah.
It's just sitting on
It's so cute.
this little nook where she does her craft stuff. And I open it all up. I go, man, that thing's cute as heck. This little portable thing goes in a little plastic case.
Yeah.
Just a little one burner little thing.
Put a big old pot on there.
You never know what the storm's going to bring.
I know.
We'll see soon enough, though.
Yes.
Yep. Or it
May
may just,
nothing and
yeah, just may turn to rain and worry about next year.
yeah, be good camping stuff.
Yeah. All right. So we'll chit chat with you guys tomorrow.
We'll see you then.
Thanks for watching now. Bye-bye.